Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say for Libra. Don't forget to stick around for the end. I've got some announcements at the end. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this card wanted to come out. King of Cups. Literally flipped itself over in my hand. I love that when that happens. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of the cards for Libra. What does the universe want to tell Libra today? We have the Emperor. So we had the King of Cups flip out. Now we have the Emperor. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. For your opportunity, the Star card. For your challenge, the Death card. Okay, so let's take a look around the room. Put this over here. All right, so we have three major arcana. For your opportunity, the Star. For your challenge, we've got the Death card. And in your present energy, we have the Emperor. Then we're looking at one ace. That's going to be the Ace of Cups. This is in your guidance and advice from Spirit. Let's see. Then the remainder are going to be Cups and Wands. So we're missing Pentacles. We do have a Sword card, but we're missing Pentacles right now in this reading. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Wands, Cups, Swords, limited sword. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I was just feeling this. This is, I think you've got some heavy stuff going on there, Libra. All right, let's go ahead and look at your overall energy first. We'll start with your recent past. So your recent past is this King of Cups energy. This is you really exploring your emotions to a deep level. You're really going below the surface and you're really looking at things. You're getting to know yourself, what your triggers are, what really makes you happy, and you're just exploring everything on a very deep level. It's allowing you to have this high emotional IQ. This is you really maturing in your emotions. And sometimes people get stuck or stagnant or traumas happen and you hold back. But I feel like right now, whatever is going on in your life, you're really able to explore them to the fullest extent that you can. That's allowing you to also become a little more intuitive. When you're able to go deep in that, you're also able to open up your intuitive abilities and to really tap into it, you know, really almost being an empath, whether you feel like you have psychic abilities or not. It's easier for you to read in and feel into other people. That is your recent past. Then we have your present energy as the Emperor. This is about you taking charge of your life right now. And this is that outward focus, right? The kings and the Emperor have an outward focus because he's all four kings put together. He has mastered each suit in the king. And that is making him who he is today. And he is able to take on anything and everything. And in your present energy, that's how you feel. It's like you're able to really get up and go in the morning. You know what direction you want to go in. You know what it is that you want to do. And I think that that's tied to your recent past with exploring your emotions. I think that you needed to get some clarity on something, maybe how you felt about a lot of things, maybe about your life in general, the people that you associate with, maybe your environment around you, the location that you live. Are you looking to retire or change jobs? You know, I think you were like looking at the big picture, relationships, work and career. You're looking at retirement, your finances, your health. You're kind of looking at the big picture. And you've really been able to step up to the plate, really, is what's happening, because you're able to take action on the directions it is that you want to go in. So if you wanted a better job, you are taking that direction. If you wanted to retire, you are taking those necessary steps to retire, right? If you're looking at your finances and you want to improve them or go in a different direction, you're not just dilly-dallying around. You're literally taking action and taking these steps to go ahead and do it. You're taking charge of your life. You might even be doing a little research before you take action, right? It's not just action, but you're doing it from a very intelligent point of view. That's your present energy. Then we get into your near future, And we've got the Seven of Wands. This is about you standing your ground. So whatever decisions you've been making, you feel really good about it. You feel very empowered, and you're able to really defend what it is that you want. And for people that don't understand, or they're trying to block you, you're putting up boundaries, healthy boundaries. That way people cannot interfere with your life path, the direction it is that you want to go in. And you're really able to take it all in. Just like the King of Cups has been taking it all in. He's explored it on a very deep level. Well, you are looking down from like a type of bird's eye, in this case, a dragon's eye view. You're looking down at the big picture and you're taking it all in. And that's allowing you to make some really smart decisions for yourself and to take smart actions, because that is Wands. It's fire energy. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay. Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups again, with the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So when we're looking at these cards, we're looking at this King of Cups, and he is being clarified by the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is you really, while you're exploring your emotions really deep, I think it has something to do with somebody from your past, or someone that you've really known for a long time that they might still be in your life, but you have a history. It goes way back. This is the card of nostalgia. Maybe, let's say you're in your 50s, and maybe you're remembering back to when you and your friend were in your teens or 20s and how you got up to trouble. You know, it's that kind of thing. You're able to look at someone in real time, but all the memories come up of this history that you've had, this rich history that you've had with somebody. And I think it's a loving memory. Whether you guys got into trouble or not, it's that kind of loving energy where you're really able to have that beauty of nostalgia coming in. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about you grounding it into the now. So it's almost like you're able to look at the big picture of your personality and somebody else's personality, because I don't feel like this is just you alone. Because this card is here, it tells me that there's like maybe another person there. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, maybe it's someone that you're estranged from now. But I just kind of like, maybe you're looking at, you know, a high school photo album, and you haven't talked to this person in 30, 40 years. And you're looking at their face, and you're like, oh my God, I just remember all of this stuff. It just comes flooding back. I don't know. There's like something about you looking at somebody else and having this happen. But this is you, you know, and this could be you looking at the photo album. This could be you looking at a photograph of somebody else, you know, looking at a memory. But I feel that it's something that's being ground into the 3D, because this is the realm of Pentacles, of Earth. So whatever this is that's going on, I feel like you're bringing it in, excuse me, to this realm. And it's allowing you, I feel, to get even more depth with, you've been exploring your own emotions, right, with that King of Cups. So this is allowing you to get even more depth. This is allowing you to feel it in the 3D. So maybe you're going to pick up the phone and call this person. Maybe it's, you know, if you're married to this other person that, you know, you knew each other from a very early age. You know, maybe you look at them all the time and you're grounding that into reality. You're able to see the big picture when you look at your partner's face. And let's say you've been together 20 or 30 years, and you're able to see them in their totality. But you're really pondering it for some reason right now with this King of Cups. And I just want to make sure I say this too. So the other clarifier in your present energy, this is the main card in the past, but this is a clarifier in your present. They're both the King of Cups, same card, different deck. So you're really spending a lot of time in your emotions right now. And that King of Cups is not just emotions, it's also love. That's why it's a very loving energy. And in addition to this card coming up, it's also you getting in touch with your intuition and your connection to source. But in that card, I'm just feeling that you just wanted to really explore your emotions. So when we get into the present energy with the Emperor, You owning it, stepping up and being a boss. It's being clarified by the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, because that's what all aces are. And you have two, because right below it is the Ace of Cups. So Wands and Cups so far for the aces. So again, the present energy is the Emperor. It's you being a boss and basically taking a lot of action in your life and owning things. It's being clarified by this King of Cups. And remember I said the Emperor is all four kings put together. So it's like having the King of Cups here twice. And again, a doubling down, because it is that continuation. So now you're really in touch with your emotions. I think you've done the work. Maybe you're still doing a little bit of it, but you've done that work. And now you're sitting in it. You're sitting in it. You're comfortable in your own skin. And you're taking everything in, and it's allowing you to be very loving, very compassionate. You're able to be very intuitive and maybe even an empath, where you're able to feel into other people as you're looking around, because remember, he has an outward focus. But at the end of the day, I feel like for you, that this is really about you having a deeper connection with friends and family. That's kind of what's coming in. And if you don't have a deep connection with them, it's like a longing for it, feeling that that's something that you would really like in your life right now. So that's a really beautiful energy that's coming in for you. We also have the Ace of Wands. This is literally out with the old, in with the new, and it is a passionate new beginning, that spark of inspiration to do something, to take action. And that's what the Emperor does. He takes action, but you now have a new beginning in it. And this is interesting because in your recent past, this is the card of nostalgia, out with the old, in with the new. So I'm not saying it's out with the old person, but I'm just saying it's like, maybe it's like not to dwell on the past, but to focus on the present and into the future. Because out with the old, in with the new, it's not to forget the past, but it's that you don't stay in the past. You know, these people that, you know, maybe they're in their 40s or 50s and they can't get past, like this is the classic, right? They can't get past, like if it's a guy that maybe they were in the high school football team and they had that moment of glory and they've never let it go. They need to get a new moment of glory to focus on something new, but it always goes back to that. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's like you kind of like, yeah, it's a beautiful memory, but what are you doing now? Out with the old, in with the new. Where are you now? It's that kind of energy. That's your present energy. Then we look at your near future with this Seven of Wands, and it's being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. So here you are standing your ground, you know, putting up these healthy boundaries, and guess what? All these gifts, blessings, and omens are coming in. You have a lot of information coming in and you're processing it. This is allowing you to see a lot of opportunities that are coming your way. Remember, you've already got that ace in your energy and the ace down below it in guidance and divine spirit, which tells me you are opening up to a lot of opportunities that are coming in for you, and they have the ability to see it. So we also have the Page of Swords here, and he is looking for clues and answers. He's asking questions. He's out searching for truth. He's very inquisitive. So this tells me that there's something that has caught your eye and you really want to get a lot of information about it, because there's something here that you would like to do, and that could have something to do with an opportunity. I mean, you're standing your own ground, you're defending your position, you're gaining information. This tells me that you are pushing your way through something, maybe through a door, through another opportunity, through people that maybe are making you feel a little stagnant, that are maybe even holding you back. They don't understand what it is that you're trying to do. It's a real interesting energy. It's not convoluted, but it is complicated. And so I just feel that there's a lot coming in for you right now. And I think that you are processing it. And I think because you spent so much time working on your emotions, it's allowing you to see it clearly. That is strong. It's really allowing you to see the truth of things because you've done that exploratory work on yourself. Basically, you've done that inner work, and now it's paying off. Libra, that is your current energy. Wow, you've been through something for you to be exploring your emotions that way. Usually there's a catalyst event that happens that causes you to go into that introspection, but whatever it is, It's pretty powerful for you. So Libra, that's what your current energy is. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So when we're looking at these, I got to turn my fan on. You know I'm in hot as fuck Florida. So here we go. And this will be my last summer here. I am making it a effort to get out. So we have the Three of Wands. This is about you manifesting something in. So Spirit is saying you're taking charge with that Emperor energy, but now you're also putting this manifestation out into the universe to see what is coming in. You're calling something in. You know it's out there and you're trying to get it. This Ace of Cups is about you really getting in touch with, again, your emotions, but you don't have to do too much work there because you've already done that work. But this is a reminder of your emotions, of love, of your connection to source and to other people, places, things, ideas that you genuinely love. You have a new beginning in love to access these things, a new beginning to deepen your intuition and to trust your intuition. It's really coming through loud and clear. And honestly, if you're looking for love, this card is resonating that you have a beautiful opportunity to find love, to start that process, or to do something that you love, whether it's going to be a career or a hobby. This is just really lining up for you to follow your heart. Beautiful energy. Then we have the third card for you, which is the Queen of Swords. This is about you getting a lot of clarity and truth. And she has her back to the past. She is looking towards the future, and she's someone that doesn't tolerate any BS. She really puts up this boundary so that she can see very clearly that no BS comes to her. I feel that this is allowing her to really think. She's brilliant, she's analytical, she's rational, she's very logical, just like the King of Swords. And this is her really looking at things very clearly, but she doesn't tolerate the BS. So this is about you looking at things and seeing maybe some things that need to be cut that you feel are not resonating with you, and they are maybe even an obstacle or a blockage. So traditionally she has the sword and she can just cut. So that's kind of what I'm feeling with that card. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Page of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. You now have three aces. I'm not done pulling the cards. You have the Seven of Wands, who's now here twice. I'll show you in a minute. The Strength card and the Ten of Pentacles. Look at these cards that just showed up. All right, so guidance and advice from Spirit. Three of Wands. That manifestation card being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Fool card. This is you taking that first step towards that manifestation. This is you doing the work. This is you putting it out there. This is you networking, maybe doing research, whatever it is. This is you getting the ball rolling. You're taking that necessary step to go towards your manifestation. You don't passively wait for it to come back. Sure, you put it out to the universe, but you continue to move forward, right? This is the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith. This is that new journey, the new chapter. This is that new manifestation that you're working on from the purity of your heart. You're willing to take that jump. You don't care. You don't have a care in the world. You're just willing to go for it. And it's a beautiful energy. You're really comfortable in your own skin with doing that work from the King of Cups. Then we have this Ace of Cups, this opportunity for love, being clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. This is you, again, this is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, like all aces are. This is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth. This is a triumphant breakthrough and clarity. This is you having that, having a victory and clarity, I think. And I really feel like this is tied to that King of Cups, that it is an emotional truth. It's having that emotional IQ, doing that work. And by doing that, boom, you have so much clarity coming in. That means you're able to see opportunities, what it is that you are manifesting. You can see when the opportunities come in. So that way you can seize the day, because guess what? There's a lot coming in for you. So this is allowing you to get grounded in the truth. This is allowing you to have that victory and success. This is allowing you to be a visionary. So when you're manifesting something in, you can see 5, 10, 15 moves ahead because you've done that work and you have the clarity and you have the vision, right? You know what it is that you want. Sure, you can pivot along the way to make it work because maybe there's new information coming in which can cause you to move, to be flexible, right? Even though you have your eye on the prize, you can be flexible on how you're getting there because you know things change. There's new information that comes in. But at the end of the day, this is you standing in your truth, going towards that. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which is the main card in your near future. Same card, different deck. This is you defending your position, standing your ground, not settling. This is you fighting for what it is that you want. You've done the work and now you're not going to let anybody take that away from you. I love it. I love it. Hold on. This is something that you're doing that is really in alignment with you. I feel like it's bringing you back to center. Like maybe you've gone over here, you've gone over there, and now you're coming back to center and you feel really good. You feel empowered. You feel strong. We then have this Queen of Swords, and she's being clarified by the Strength card and the Ten of Pentacles. This is your strength and courage. This is you taming that inner beast. And you did that with that King of Cups twice. So that's about you going within, having this compassionate, open heart, right? You're literally taming your inner beast from a place of love and compassion. And I think that's what you would have explored. And this is allowing you to do this day after day after day, and you have it under control. Whatever that might be for you, it's definitely under control. This is you striving towards your idealized life. Again, you've had your eye on the prize. This is the Tree of Life. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Everybody wants the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is what everyone is striving for. What your version of idealized life is, the perfect life, leaving a legacy behind. You know, whether you ever attain it or not is another story, because nothing is perfect, but this is what your goal is, right? Everybody has their own goal. And this is you going for it. And it's you having this clarity to go for it, taking action to go for it, doing the groundwork to go for it. Beautiful energy. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the star. You have an opportunity to reach for the stars right now, to leave a legacy behind. And this brings you hope, faith, healing, and renewal. There's an opportunity for you to heal yourself. And I think you've done that by doing that exploratory work with your emotions. And there's other areas too, because you have a lot of new beginnings coming in. Just you standing your ground must really build your self-concept up. You know, I mean, it must feel really good. It's empowering. There's a lot of things that have taken place so far in this reading, but this is about you really remembering what it is that you want to do. You want to reach for the stars. Maybe you want to leave a legacy behind. You know, for your community, for your children, whatever it is, this is you really going for something special. And as you're doing this journey, that heals you. You feel fantastic. You feel like you're doing something that you want to do. That's your opportunity. We'll get clarifiers in a minute. Now we have the challenge, is the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. So the challenge, is it impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you achieve it, it's very rewarding because you've worked for it. The opportunity is so easy, it's right there for you to pluck. And that's an excellent opportunity. So your challenge is the Death card. This is change and transformation. This is that beautiful Scorpio energy. This is really about you releasing what no longer serves you, being cognizant of what no longer serves you, and you releasing it. People, places, things, ideas, things that are no longer resonating with you, old versions of you. Like I said, maybe that one where you're holding on to that, you know, I did that touchdown 40 years ago, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was great. Okay, now let's get into something else. What have you done recently? You know, it's like, okay, move on. What are you doing now? It's like releasing that old version of self. It's a beautiful memory. You can bring it up when you need to, but if that's all you've got, that's sad, right? So it's about looking at what it is that you have now. So you're releasing what no longer serves you, And this is also a reminder that time is finite, so to not procrastinate. This is a reminder that life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. You need to make the most of it right here, right now. Now, this is in your challenge position, which means you have to work a little harder at doing that type of release work. There could be a block, there could be a distraction, something else is going on. I know you have clarity, so that's not it. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the cards say. Because I can see your clarity. You have it very clearly. Ha. I know. Bad joke. All right. Oh, we have 7 of Cups. I like that. With the Chariot. We have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Okay. This is what's happening. So we look at your opportunity, which is the Star card. And it's being clarified by the 7 of Cups and the Chariot. You have a lot of choices before you, good and bad. It's up to you to use your discernment to figure out what it is that you want to do. I don't feel that is an issue for you. I feel you have very clear thinking right now. So that's going to bring you victory and success. It's that simple. You're using your intuition. You're feeling into it. Because remember that King of Cups, he's the most intuitive of all the kings, and you've been doing that work, right? And now you have victory and success. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome. You have that beautiful success coming in, and you're using your intuition to guide you. It's giving you direction. Should I go this way or that way? You know, you're feeling into things and you're trusting your intuition, and that is bringing you a tremendous amount of success right now. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Death card. So challenge is to release what no longer serves you, and it's being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Wands. So why you can't see it is because you need to clarify what it is that you want. You need to clarify. I feel like you have clarity, but you need to clarify what it is you want to release. You can see it. Now you have to do it. And that's what's coming in. So this is about you seeing exactly what it is that you need to release and start taking action on it. That's the kind of clarity. You know it. You just now have to do it. Then we have this Queen of Cups. This is you going within. You're trusting your intuition again. Your intuition is huge in this reading right now. This is you going within and trusting your intuition and following your heart and opening that up to release what no longer serves you. You know in your heart what needs to go. You know in your heart what needs to stay. It's about you now taking that action. You're clarifying your intention of release. And that's when the release can actually start. You are starting that process. This is a 2. You've got the whole world in your hand. You're starting this process. You're figuring out what it is that you want to release. You're following your heart and your intuition. It's a pretty clear-cut energy, and that's allowing you to begin that process. You haven't been doing the release. You've been looking at other things and doing other things, and now it's just you starting that process. You're clarifying your intention of what it is you want to release. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment and let me know if this resonates with you. And definitely let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia, and I'm getting ready to go to Canada, Scotland, and Scandinavia. So, of course, I'm only going when it's fall or spring or winter if it's not snowing, because I want to be able to go outside and be out there outside for a long time. So, you know I don't like the heat. That's when I'm going. So those are the areas that are up next. And if you could, take a moment to join my channel if you'd like to support the channel and be part of this fabulous community. We have a membership now on YouTube, and it's a monthly subscription. If that's something you'd like to join, definitely go ahead and do it. And it's a great way to support the channel and be part of this team. I also go live 3 days a week. If you don't know, I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday's the new day, so I think we've only had 3 or 4 episodes, so people are just now really finding out about it. We have a couple thousand people show up each day for the Friday, and so that's really starting to ramp up. So if that's something you want to participate in, definitely go ahead and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. And then people submit questions in advance, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and then live PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and Super Chat. It's up to you. Super Chat's a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%, but all that information is in the description below. And if you show up live, definitely hop on in the chat. We've got wonderful moderators and they can help you out and help guide you. And so they also post in the chat how to post a question. You can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Again, link is in the description below. And there you can go ahead and book a personal reading, sign up for the free newsletter, do a missing person consultation. I also have the Learning Center where the manifestation class is. The next one is going to be August 5th. I'm going to do an accelerated class for 5 weeks. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up. Early bird pricing is right now. And then what else? My online tarot masterclass is coming the end of July, beginning of August. So look for that. I normally teach it live in March and then in October, but people are in different time zones, different schedules. So I've been asked to upload that, and I'm going to, so you can take that in your own time. I also have one-on-one lessons for tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration if you need help with that. And I have a section called Alison's Picks, and those are all my affiliate links. So definitely check that out. And I do the occasional interview, so you can always look for that. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.